What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Modern Warfare 2 video, and today is another exciting day. We got more leaks, dude. I swear, just about everything about this game has been leaked at this point. It's like, it's kind of crazy, but yeah, I mean, kind of cool. So it's kind of still nuts though that there's still so much more that can be leaked, and we got a lot here. This video is probably gonna have to be split into a couple parts, so we're only gonna cover a couple of these things today. But seriously, there's been so much leaked, especially since the beta came out, and that PC players have been able to hop into the beta and be able to data mine it and find tons more stuff through data mining the beta. And yeah, so crazy stuff. So here we go. First off, coming from this data mine, let's talk about weapon challenges and stuff and how to get gold camo. So here we go. Here is from a interesting Twitter user. He's a data miner. Riot Shield. Here are the camo challenges for the Riot Shield. You've got to get 200 kills, 50 injured kills, 50 kills from behind, 30 dead silence kills, 50 stance change kills. So he says stance change means crouching kills most likely. He says 25 unknown. Riot streak small, 25 kills in smoke, 10 buzz kills, 25 executions, 25 streaks. Most likely 3 to 5 kill without dying. Okay. That could be kind of interesting. I mean, like 200 kills in general, yeah, okay, it's whatever. It's, you know, it's a challenge, obviously, so it's gonna be a little difficult. Injured kills, all right, whatever. Kills from behind, okay, that's kind of to be expected. 25 executions though, oof, that one's gonna be a little rough. Same with 25 streaks, so like 25 bloodthirsties, that one would be kind of rough. 25 kills in smoke, that one could be okay. The thing in here that really gets me though is the 30 dead silence kills. I'm like, for real though? Like dead silence kills, like especially because dead silence is not a perk. You know, you legit have to pop this and then hurry and go find somebody to kill before it runs out, and you know, you have to not die while you're doing it. So I mean, like, you can only really, you know, work on this a little bit at a time. Whereas I feel like this should be, you know, if dead silence was a perk, if you had like dead silence or ninja, then it'd be a lot better, because then it's like, okay, then you just throw on the perk and you can work on this challenge. So I don't know, it is what it is. But anyways, we got that one. We've got the knife. The knife is 50 injured kills, backstabs, dead silence kills, stance change kills, double kills, kills in smoke, buzz kills, executions, and 10 streaks. Okay, knife shouldn't be too bad, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. Some of the previous games' knife challenges have been worse, and some of them have been better. Next up, we got snipers. 450 kills, 60 headshots, 50 stance change kills, 50 one-shot kills, 50 long shots, 50 holding breath kills, 150 full attachment kills, 25 double kills, 75 no attachment kills, and 25 streaks. So honestly, that doesn't sound too bad. I mean, one-shot kills, okay, that's easy enough. Long shots, holding breath, headshots, like stance change kills, you know, I'm sure like most of these you could probably get them in that time frame of just the 450 kills in general. So I think the worst one here is probably going to be the streak kills, trying to get 25 of them, like 25 bloodthirsties. Ooh, that could be rough. Next up, we got SMGs. You got to get 500 kills, 100 headshots, 110. That's kind of weird. That might be a typo. 110 stance change kills, 100 hipfire kills, 50 long shots, 50 mounted kills, 250 full attachment kills, 40 reload kills, 75 no attachment kills, and 25 streaks. Okay, shouldn't be too bad. Depending on the SMG, some of them are probably going to be a little rough. I think it is interesting, though, that they're changing this up and they're going with a different amount for the full attachment kills versus the no attachment kills. Previously in games, you know, they've had these to be identical, so you got to get, you know, 150 or 50 or, you know, 100 of the same exact no attachment kills versus full attachment kills, you know, like 5 attachments and an optic, or just, like I said, full attachment kills, stuff like that. But now it's like you got to get way more full attachment kills than no attachments, which personally, I prefer that. You know, I'm not going to complain. I think that is a good change. That's a positive one. I just think it's interesting that they're doing that. So, I don't know. Kind of cool, though. That, yeah, now you only got to get 75 with no attachment, because that was always rough. You know, it was fine putting tons of attachments and loading up your gun. Easy enough to get kills. But when you take everything off and it's just bare naked, then, yeah, it kind of is a little rough. So, yep, there we go. SMGs, shotguns, 400 kills, 75 stance change kills, 75 hipfire, 50 point blank, 50 headshot, 100 full attachment, 30 reload kills, 110 no attachment, and 30 streaks. That's weird. So it's 5 extra streak ones than, say, SMGs. Okay. Pistols, 250 kills, 50 headshots, 40 stance change kills, 30 hipfires, 30 long shots, 25 reload kills, 110 full attachments, 25 double kills, 75 no attachment, and 25 streaks. LMGs, 525 kills, 75 headshots, 65 stance change, 45 hip fire, 45 long shots, 45 mounted, 180 full attachment, 30 double kills, 75 no attachment, and 25 streaks. Launchers, ooh, here we go. Launchers, you got to get 125 kills, 40 attacker, 40 defender, 75 aerial kills, 75 ground streak kills, 50 spotter kills, 50 support kills, 50 ALKS, ALLKS. What? Huh? Is that a typo? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. And 50 warhead kills and 50 vehicle kills. Okay, cool. Assault rifles. Here we go. Here's the final one. Here's the final class of weapons. We got 800 kills, 125 headshots, 160 stance change, 75 hip fire, 100 long shots, 100 mounted, 180 full attachment, 50 reload, 110 no attachment, 35 streaks. Whew, that's going to take a while, but I mean, I think it'd be better. I mean, I've had conversations about this with, people before, where it's like, the rough part about this is with some of these games, you got to get the weapon all the way up to the max rank before you can start working on these challenges. And that's the thing that probably bugs me the most, is if you could work on, the 35 streak kills while you're doing your initial 800, it wouldn't be bad, because over the course of getting 800 kills, yeah, you could probably get pretty, if you're, a decent player, you could probably get pretty close to completing all your streak kills, your reload kills, your long shots, mounted kills, all this stuff by the time you finish up your 800. But instead, usually all these camos and these challenges and stuff are locked behind your weapon's level, so you got to rank up the level in order to unlock the opportunity to unlock these camos. So basically you get the challenge. So, I guess it is what it is. Next up, let's talk about some missions. Here we go. So, he says here, these are not in order, right? We'll talk about the proper order here in a second. But then he gives us a little bit of information about, what his tweets mean. So the first thing is the format. He says the first line is the mission name. Next one is a mission location. Then we got the mission date, mission character, and the mission squad. So that's how you guys can read this and understand what he's talking about here. So the first one is Intercept. It'll take place in Spain, and it takes place on March 3rd, 2020, at basically 8:30 p.m. This is what that means, with Kyle Gaz Garrick, and the squad is TF-141. Next mission, Gunship Compound, takes place in Mexico on October 26, 2022 at 9 a.m. SM Aviator Shadow 1-0 Alpha / Task Force 141/FER. I don't know what the FER stands for, and I haven't thought about it too much, so if one of you guys can explain that in the comments down below, that'd be greatly appreciated. We have Wounded, takes place in Mexico, there's no date, and it is John Soap McTavish, that's pretty cool, and TF-141. We've got Stolen, takes place at Al Mazrah, no date, with an unnamed Shadow Company soldier, and it is Shadow Company. Ooh, that could be kind of cool. We got Convoy, takes place in Yemen on October 26, 2022 at 900 hours with Kyle Gaz Garrick. Task Force 141/LF. We've got Broad Daylight, takes place in Amsterdam on March 3rd, 2020 at 8:30 p.m. with Kyle Gaz Garrick, TF-141. Okay, we got Party, takes place in Mexico on October 22nd, 2022 at 1900 hours. John Soap McTavish, Task Force 141/FER. We got Prison, takes place in Mexico, October 22nd, 2022 at 1900 hours. John Soap McTavish, Task Force 141/FER. We got Ghost Team, takes place in Mexico, October 22nd, 2022 at 1900 hours. John Soap McTavish, Task Force 141/FER. Now that's interesting though, because Ghost Team and Prison, they take place at the exact same time with the exact same character, and they're both in Mexico. So it's like, huh? I don't know. The timeline there doesn't make much sense to me, but I'm like, apparently they both take place at 7 p.m. So I'm assuming, Ghost Team takes place after Prison. Prison happens and then Ghost Team, or Ghost Team happens then Prison. But it's like, really? So you're telling me that the events of that mission do not take longer than an hour because it takes place within the same hour is when the next mission starts. That's kind of interesting. I mean, shoot. Look at this, dude. What? This doesn't make any sense either. Look at this next one. Tower takes place in Chicago, October 22nd, 2022 at 1900 with John Soap McTavish. With literally the exact same character. He's literally in Mexico and he's also in Chicago at the exact same time. And it's the exact same character. I don't know what the deal is with that one. Maybe it's a flashback or something, but then shouldn't it tell us the flashback date? I don't really get that. I mean, all this stuff is data mined, so maybe it's not correct or something. I don't know, but I mean, it's data mined, so it's part of the game. So I don't know. We'll see. We got Wet Work to be determined for the location. We have March 3rd, 2020, and it comes at 20:30 hours. Kyle Gazgarrick, Task Force 141. And then somebody replied here that Wet Work is in Amsterdam. That was referencing the trailers and teasers. Okay, interesting. We got Border, the U.S.-Mexico border, on March 4th, 2020 at 2,000 hours. Rudy and the FER. Ooh, okay. We got Strike, takes place in Urzikstan, October 22nd, 2022 at 1,900 hours. Simon Ghost Riley, Task Force 141. Gunship Ambush, Mexico, October 26, 2022 at 900 hours. SM Aviator Shadow 1-0 Alpha TF141/FER. Backstabbed, Mexico, March 3rd, 2020 at 2030 hours. John Soap McTavish, Task Force 141 FER. And we got Darkwater, U.S. Atlantic Coastline, October 22nd, 2022 at 1900 hours. John Soap McTavish, Shadow 1-0 Alpha/Task Force 141/FER. We got Night War, takes place in Yemen, March 3rd, 2020 at 2030 hours. John Soap McTavish with Demon Dogs. Okay, so that is the missions right there. Okay, now let's go over like the actual, apparently this is all the mission names and whatever else, like all this kind of stuff. So here we go. We got Stolen, Prison, Border, Intercept, Night War, Backstabbed, Ghost Team, Party, Wet Work, Tower, Gunship Ambush, Wounded, Gunship Compound, Broad Daylight, Convoy, Dark Water, and Strike. So those are not in order either, so kind of interesting. But yeah, I mean, I swear we had leaks back in like, you know, November through January of like last year, saying that this one that takes place in Mexico, some of these early ones are going to be basically the first part of the game, right? That's kind of what the leaks were saying back then. You know, maybe stuff has changed, but I mean, those leaks are turning out to be 100% right with some of this stuff, because it said, you know, the game was going to take place with like stuff in Mexico and, you know, with cartels and, you know, a bunch of stuff. So, yep, there we go. Kind of interesting. This guy did put out an update for those camo challenges. He says, update all challenges, stance change. That means get kills while crouching. Okay, so there we go. That's some clarification on that one right there. He also says, update all challenges, streaks. Kill 3 enemies without dying. So it's not a full bloodthirsty. It's only 3 enemies. So that's pretty good. It makes it a lot easier, especially for some of these, probably like some of these harder weapons to use, some of these weapons that are going to be kind of dog water when the game launches, when they haven't get patched, you know, up to be good enough. And then it goes, an update to the Riot Shield Challenge, 25 unknown, Riot Streak small, and then we have 25 kill 2 enemies without dying. Okay, so it makes it even easier, 2 enemies without dying. Wow, that's super easy. I mean, bam, get 1 kill, hurry and run over, bam, get another. You know, like even 3 kills is pretty easy, but going to 2, wow, that's pretty good too. So there we go. All right. So that is, I think we're going to leave things off right there for now. Bunch of cool stuff. We got tons more leaks coming up here real soon for Modern Warfare 2. Like, seriously, a ton of stuff is leaked. We also have a leak coming up. I'll have a video coming out tomorrow talking about the final Mastery camo. We have that leaked and what it's going to look like and what it's going to be. And so that's really exciting. So make sure you guys don't miss out on that video. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notification bell ring, that you guys don't miss out and you guys get notified right when that video launches. But yeah, that's going to do it, guys. What do you guys take about all this stuff, about all these leaks, these campaign missions? Campaign sounds pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of missions in here, so I'm kind of curious. I'm like, maybe some of these missions are like, you know, how sometimes in games you have a mission that's only like 2 minutes, but it's basically because it's like just a cutscene. So I'm wondering if maybe that's the case with some of these missions. It's just a real quick cutscene, and it's like, oh, that was a whole mission. Because, yeah, it sounds like we have a lot of them, but nice thing about that, though, is that with all these missions, is that we'll be able to play them here come 18 days, less than 3 weeks. We'll be able to start playing the campaign and you know, play through the entire thing, have it all beaten 100% right up before the game even launches. That way, as soon as the game launches, you can hop right in and start playing multiplayer like crazy. You don't have to worry about the campaign. You've already completed the campaign, got all the achievements and trophies and stuff. So yeah, really excited about that. But that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.